Hello friends, welcome to a new video. In this video, I am going to discuss another Leetcode problem. Okay, so the question is student attendance record 1. So you are given a string is representing an attendance record for a student where each character signifies whether the student was absent, late or present for that day. The record only contains the following three characters: A, L and B. A for absent, L for late, B for present. The student is eligible for an attendance award if they meet both of the following criteria. The student was absent A for strictly fewer than 2 days total. Okay, total, and the student was never late L for 3 or more consecutive days. Okay, so absent is total, and for late you have to calculate consecutive one. Okay, so the return true if the student is eligible for an attendance award or false otherwise. So in the first example, okay, the question, the thing is, P is not a big problem for us. We only need to work on what? A and L. Okay, so here A have total one time, so it's okay. But L have also only two times. It is also okay. But because in the question it is mentioned now the student was absent A for strictly fewer than 2 days total. But here have only one time A, so it's okay. And L have only two times, right? Then it is also okay, right? But in the second example, A have only one time, it's okay. But L have three times, right? So it is not satisfied. That's why it will return false. Okay, because A must be less than 2 and L must be less than 3. This is the thing, and you have to calculate the total number of A, and for L you have to calculate the total number of L in consecutive way. This is the thing. Okay, then let's start. So at first I will initialize two integer type variables. Count of A equals to 0 if count of A equals to 0. Okay, 4 dash C is to 2 char array. Okay, if C equals to A, then we'll just increment count of A by 1. Okay, so to calculate number of the A's present in the string is not a big deal, but the problem is when we are trying to calculate the number of the L, because you have to calculate the number of the L in consecutive way. Okay, so 4 char C is to 2 array. Okay, so if C equals to L, then count of L plus else we will initialize count of L equals to 0. Okay, but before that we also need to do something else also, like if max of L equals to 0. Okay, and then max of L equals to max dot max of L count of L. Okay, at the end okay, so if max of L less than 3 and count of A less than 2, then only we can return true, otherwise we will return false, right? Okay, Okay, basically in the first for loop I just calculating the number of the A, because you have to calculate the total number of the A. Okay, I have just calculated the number of the A. In the second for loop, actually I am calculating the number of the L is present, maximum number of the L is present in consecutive order. Okay, let's take the first example. P P A L L P. Okay, so here, like if like here P is present, is else condition was satisfied. For P is else condition satisfied, then A is else condition was satisfied. Okay, so when we will get first time L, that is if condition was satisfied and this count of L will increment by 1. Then again you will get L, then this count of L will again increment by 2. Okay, then you will get P. Okay, then then this else condition will satisfied. Okay, because now C is equals to P, right? Then in the max of L, I just inserted the count of L value. Means actually I just calculate. I will just put the maximum of max of L and count of L. The max of L is 0 and count of L is what? 2, right? That's why it will return means then the value will be 2. Max of L will be 2. Okay, and then again count of L is now 0. So yeah, that's all. But if they have L, okay, 3 consecutive L, then after P, now count of L is now 0, right? Okay, now this if condition is satisfied, now count of L is now 0. Then for the first time this L is come for the first time after count of L is 0 for P. Okay, you will get P and now the count of L is 0. Now again you will get, now your next character is L. Now this if condition is satisfied, now your count of L will increment by 1. Then for the next L, this count of L will increment by 2, then 3, right? Now this string is complete, right? Now this else block will not execute. Okay, because now your string is totally complete. Now this for loop will will finish its task, because it will traverse all the characters, right? For that reason, at the end after the for loop I use this statement, because now the count of L is now what? 3, right? But max of L is now 2. Now it will take the 3, because I am taking the maximum of max of L and count of L, and now that 3 is now inserted in the max of L. So in this way I have calculated the maximum number of the L is present in consecutive one. Okay, I think this is clear to you. If you have any question, definitely ask me in the comment section. Okay, so let's run this code. Yeah, that's all for this video. I wish this video is helpful for you. Thanks for watching.